My probation officer asked me for evidence of the sex trafficking stuff, or that like I'm famous, and like I wanted to show some evidence of like the sex trafficking stuff, or I just wanted to just talk about how they're doing it. So this girl, like I've known her a lot of times, she turned out to be a little person. Like you can see her butt right there. That's Zoe Love, and I think that like the reason that people decided to have Sabrina Carpenter become so famous is because she can look so much like Zoe Love. Because like what you find out like once you're one of us is that like your friends that are like that like turn out to be famous people, because like you know what they look like, and then next thing you know you get older, and that's Sabrina Carpenter. That's the gymnast Michaela Skinner. That's the girl from Elevation Worship, Tiffany. So like I think that like they can tell us a lot of things, and they want to be able to explain what happened to this girl because this girl's got a great personality. Like for me, they needed to explain this girl, Rainbow Satanica, and they explained her as Amy Forsyth. And so like, because there are people that you're always looking for because you're like in love with them, and like you don't know your age and you don't know how tall you are, and so they need a tall version of that one. This girl was my ex-girlfriend during college. That girl she lived in Memorial. Her name was Kayla. She lived with Sarah Morris. Sarah Morris, I remember swimming next to her, and she zoomed off so fast I could barely swim. It was like I didn't even know how to swim. I didn't know I was a kid back then. Like I couldn't believe this girl beat me so bad at swimming. Like I had no idea I was a kid, so like I wasn't very fast at swimming. But that doesn't mean that Sarah wasn't like a kid too, because she was so hot. Like I think she just might have been a little older. So this girl was in my welcome week group. She was supposedly a year younger than me. Like I'm looking at her butt, and it looks like she's a little person. This girl, like I knew her in like middle school, and she's saying like she's attracted to men that are investigating X, because I was investigating X looking for her, and I was looking for Rainbow Satanica, and I was looking for her, and I was looking for her. Like that was like a crazy find for me when I found Kayla, because Kayla can't be naked. Kayla would never be naked. Like you don't understand Kayla. Kayla doesn't do naked. Kayla is quiet. Like that girl is a quiet person. But like what I'm trying to say is that like they need people that look like little people also. And that way they can lie to us and be like, oh, well, she turned out to be Sabrina Carpenter. Well, of course, she was always so beautiful. Like now I have no chance with her. Or like you want to be friends with Sabrina Carpenter. But I think that like it's a little bit framing Sabrina Carpenter. Because like my understanding is like for little people, like what they do is it's just what they do. They have communities of little people, and they just act. They confuse kids.